Hello there. My name is Zoza Oates, and we are here for a oddity guide video for Moonveil Mountain. We are going to do it in this following order: Heaven's Pier, Crimson Cliff, Kinfire Ridge, Peacebell Tower, Palace of Annals, and finally Sage Knoll. This is the eastern side of Moonveil Mountain, and there are 33 oddities in total for this area. I'm splitting it in two. Both sides will have 33 oddities, and I'll explain it all when we get onto it. So we are by the Wayfarer teleport for Moonveil Mountain, and our first oddity is this way. It's on top right here, and I'm gonna use my bow and arrow to shoot them. One more. Did you know you can't crouch when you can't shoot when you're crouching? Words are difficult sometimes. Anyways, that's our first oddity. We're gonna teleport to the brewery backyard for our next oddity. And there are actually 3 oddities here. So we're gonna run up to this area, turning right, following the pathway. Technically, we're going to that big tree over there on the right. Make sure you have some fire arrows, because it is a whispering, some hive. We're gonna go this way, up the tree a little, and land ourselves on this cliffside. And then we're gonna go along it, the cliffside a little further along, and triple jump for the next oddity. Now, our next oddity is actually down on the bottom, right next to this waterfall. It is this Dire General, so very nice. And then our next oddity is actually past the West Heavens Pier boundary point, so I'm just gonna come here and shuffle my butt. And it is a red mist beetle, so we're gonna climb up this row side, turn around, and triple jump to grab it. And from here, we are going to teleport over to Crimson Cliff. And once you get to Crimson Cliff's boundary stone, we are going to run. Technically, what I really want to do is the Grand Lightness skill, because it's way faster. To get to our destination. 1. And the other one is over there. And there's one more. Over there. Nice. And then we're gonna teleport back to the boundary stone. And then turn down the road instead of going up the road. For this, Tiger General. And then we're gonna turn right and go along the cliffside. Up around here, and there is our Whisper Hive. I'm gonna come down here to shoot it. And yoink. Now from here, we're gonna make a kind of diagonal across the mountain. Now, from here, we're gonna make a diagonal across the mountain. So up these cliffs, boulders, whatever you want to call them. And keep going. And when you get to here, You want to be kind of sneaky because it is up that tree. For this next oddity, there is a camp right next to it. I spent a little bit of time and cleared it out. So you can climb up the tree and grab it or triple jump. Okay. Our next oddity is actually along this cliffside. And it is a whisper hive. I'm gonna come down to about here. Okay. Go down a little bit further. And it is in this tree right here. I'm gonna go down to this one and spot it. You can shoot through the tree for it. There we go. Got it. Now last oddity for Crimson Cliff is by Stillwind Slope, and on the right side of this camp over here. So I'm gonna try to be sneaky about it. But I don't think this little dude is gonna let me be sneaky. It lands here. And I'm leaving now. Bye-bye. Our next area that we're doing is Kinfire Ridge, so I'm going to teleport over to Emperor Chai Temple. Turn to our left immediately, and there is the Iron Wing Mantis. It runs kind of up here. And then we are going to go over to Porcelain Kiln. Here over at Porcelain Kiln, you want to turn left again. It is another Iron Wind Mantis. These little buggers are annoying. And up. Landing here. Okay, our next oddity is a red mist beetle. So we're gonna run towards it and climb up a little to this ledge. This ledge is sufficient to be able to grab it. And now we have Body of Iron. Ooh. After collecting our red mist beetle, we are going to use a Grand Lightness ability to bring our butt a little bit higher. And land here because there's a dagger general right here. Very nice. Now, from here, we are going to face in that direction and also use again our Grand Lightness ability by holding down the spacebar. To our first Palace of Annals oddity. Excuse me, ma'am. Going the wrong way. Okay, if you overshoot, my bad. I overshot. Actually, right down here. And it's a hive, so you want to come down to this left side and shoot it. Just gonna wall climb here. Grab it. Okay, we got it. Now we're gonna use another Grand Lightness ability to go to the one over here. And it's past you, and it's this lotus, so close out. Just one for this lotus. Okay. No more Grand Lightness abilities. I'm going to hop up to Moonveil Peak. Okay, turn around to face the crag over here. I'm gonna jump off a little. Dash and Smash down. What the heck did I kill? I killed a rabbit. And for this one, if you can line it up, you would have gotten it. But I couldn't line it up, so kind of stuck doing it this way. Ooh, very nice. Now I'm gonna go back up to Moonveil Mountain. Okay. From Moonveil Mountain, I'm going to turn this way and just hop myself, skip, and dash past camp over here, and it is another red mist beetle, but this one is a little easier to get, so you can just stand on it and hop 3 times. Not even. Alright, the next Peace Bell Tower is down in the cavern over here. And it is this Dagger General right above Arrowfire Tongming. And we have one more. It is over past this camp. I'm gonna try to sneak around him. Down the street, and it is a Iron Wing Mantis. It's going to run towards Palace of Annals from here. That's why we have Palace of Annals after this. Stop. Dang it. Gotcha. Very nice. Now we have Palace of Annals. Palace of Annals has 7 oddities. Now keep in mind that it is a very large area, so we're going to teleport up to Front Mountain. From Front Mountain, we're going to go up to here. And make sure you have your bow out and ready, because it is right over there. And climb back up. Now, if you haven't done the Palace of Annals area yet, you're gonna need to do that so that you can clear out all the people here. I've already done that. There's a lot of mobs, enemies, you name it. And ballistas. Those hurt. We're gonna go past the next 2 oddities over here. Up and over this building. To get to that island. Now, there are enemies here. I haven't cleared them out yet. I'll be right back. So, to get this red mist beetle, we're gonna need to get up on top of this building, turning around, climbing up to here, and hopping 3 times. I don't know why I did that. I must have panicked. After collecting the red mist beetle, you're gonna teleport back to Front Mountain because it's just the easiest way. Either that or you cross back over on the bridge to get to the previous building where the other 2 oddities were. So you want to come up to here, okay, and then you want to look up to here, and you're going to want to look down. Go down, and down again, landing on this rock. Because we have a Whisper Hive right there. And the next oddity is actually around the same level. It is down there. We're gonna slide down the cliffside and mech. 1 Dagger General. Okay. From here, we're gonna go over to that island. Or not quite island, more like an outcropping. Peninsula. Ah. Pokey sticky bit sticking out. Why are there two people? Oh, that must be a quest I haven't done on this character yet. And you're gonna come to behind the tall rock, and there is a iron wing mantis right here. It doesn't move. You're able to catch it. Now we're gonna hop, skip, and jump. I mean, dash our way across to here and climb up this cliffside. Blink. Ignoring everything. Forgetting everything. Ignoring everything. And coming up to here, it is another whisper hive. So we're gonna aim and shoot. Can I please grab you? Huh? There we go. And then we're gonna follow the pathway a little to here. And that's our last oddity for this area. Locating the butterflies is a bit of a pain. Okay, we have finished Palace of Annals. We are headed over to Sage Knoll. That means I'm going to teleport over to Deer Forge Grove. And from Deer Forge Grove, I am going to run to this side. Just past this. The smack. This one has 3, so you'll want to be aware of where they are. If you can't find all 3, feel free to use wind sense. You'll be able to see them. Alright. That was a doozy. Following the water south. Ignoring anything on the other side of the water. For me. Because all our oddities are on this side of the water. That would be Twin Beast Ridge. Got it. This is our second Sage Knoll oddity. Next one is down there. You could have teleported to Back Mountain as well for this one. It's right on top of this. Alright. And now I am going to teleport again to Deer Pond. I'm just lazy. From Deer Pond, we are going to run up the left side of the water. This one is a red mist beetle. As you can see already, we're gonna come up to here, jump twice, dash. Okay, and coming back to here, where the red mist beetle was, we're gonna run into this compound. And I believe it is right behind. This is our last oddity. For this video. Why can't I get it? There we go. Sometimes the hives are a little finicky to get. Alright, let me just show you really quickly we have what we wanted. Kinfire Ridge, all oddities. Palace of Annals, all oddities. Crimson Cliff, all oddities. Peace Bell Tower, all oddities. And Sage Knoll. Well, that's all for now. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodaloos!